For Hunter, your background, I think, is as an infielder. Is that right? Have you ever thrown anybody out at the plate from the outfield?
I haven't thrown a guy out at the plate from the outfield, but recently kind of transitioned to the outfield. It was kind of middle of last year at McLennan, and then this year I transitioned to the outfield, and I've felt pretty comfortable with it.
Just take us through that play, if you would.
It was kind of hit in the left center gap, and main goal was trying to get in front of it and catch it, and then make a strong throw to the plate.
For you two, I mean, what did you think of that play, and how big was it to the outcome?
Yeah, I mean that was awesome. I don't think people realize how tough of a play that is. Given that he had to go all the way to his left and he's a right-handed thrower, having to like move his body back square up to the plate and putting an absolute dot there. I mean that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I was running to back up home, and then I kind of just saw the ball coming in. I saw Parker tag, and I was like, "Holy cow!"
Hunter, there was also a play there, and I think the third inning where you maybe came in and had to race back to get it. Could you walk us through that play and maybe what you saw on that?
Yeah, it was obviously a misread by me, and then luckily it was hanging up in the air long enough where I could get back there and catch it.
Jace, you've played all over the outfield and you've seen several different guys play beside you and everything. Just what's it been like having to deal with that, and how do you think he's handling it?
Yeah, I think Hunter Santa looked great. I think Kendall Diggs is doing a great job as well. Whoever else we throw out there, I know is going to do a good job. But playing all the different positions, it's very new to me. Just given that I'd really just played like the corner and then played right most this year. But going back over to left for a couple of games has been good. But and then playing center, you create your own angles. So I'm getting pretty comfortable out there though.
Hagen, you found yourselves in a couple jams there at the end. I mean, what's the mindset for you like when you get out of those?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously pumped, but I mean, I look back at it. I got behind the count a lot, and then I think I walked someone, and then I mean, it's a little frustrating at the time, but after you get out of it, it's like pretty exhilarating.
Jace, you obviously hit the home run right after Hunter made the play. Can you walk us through what you're feeling and taking that mindset into that at bat?
Yeah. Also, I mean, before that, I mean, Hunter made an awesome throw just to keep us tied right there. Caleb Cali comes up, draws an awesome walk to even put me in this position to get us 2-run lead. But I knew when they brought that lefty in that he was probably going to come in there to spin. First pitch was a fastball up. I kind of got outside my approach, but I stuck with it, and I was just going to sit on a slider or something, and luckily hung one over the plate, and I put a good swing on it.
Jace, this year you're obviously a different player than you were last year. Could you kind of walk me through that maturation process of why you're getting different results this year?
Yeah, ultimately, I think that it's just really a confidence thing. Last year I learned a lot about myself just as a player and as a person. Not playing every day was different. Failing at a alarming rate was really hard, but it all shaped me to, I believe, to work harder and like push through those times to put me in a good time, which is like right now. And so I think that my confidence level is the biggest thing right now. I'm just playing confident, and I think it just leads to a lot of success.
I guess for me, for Jace and Hagen, just you guys have lost 4 in a row. How big was it? And then you're up 5-0. Things are looking pretty good. They come back and tie it. How big was it to win this one?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge. I mean, no one wants to lose 4 or 5 in a row. What was it?
It was 4 in a row.
No one wants to lose 4 in a row. So I mean, for us to get a win Thursday, it's really big for the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we lost 4 in a row. I don't think anyone was really panicking. We kind of banged up a little bit. But with that being said, we got guys that are going to step up, whether it be in the pitching staff or being on the field and playing a position. But I think the main thing with us is I know that we're going to give, 100% fight all the time. And we're just going to go out there and play as hard as we can.
I don't know if you guys are in here. Somebody asked Dave about the mood in the dugout when I think you guys left 2 runners on in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Dave said we weren't having wine and cheese. Well, what from the player perspective, any you guys want to take us? What was the mood, and kind of how'd you stay upbeat to win at the end? Yeah, Jace, why don't you take it?
Yeah, I mean, the dugout might have been a little down, but I think that just comes with just frustration because we all know we're good players. We all know we want to do that and get the big hit, and sometimes it doesn't happen. That's just baseball. But I think the guys in dugout do a great job of cheering us on.
And then Hunter, that one more, that was your first SEC start, I think, and just your fourth overall.
Yes, sir.
Pretty big spot, kind of, and you came through. Well, how nervous were you, or were you nervous? Kind of, what was the feeling going into the game, and then playing, starting a game like this?
I mean, obviously I was pretty nervous. I feel like everyone would be, but I kind of just looked at it as it's just another start. It's another game, whether it's Arkansas or somewhere else. I just wanted to keep that same mindset and keep the confidence that I have in myself and treat it as every other start.
Hagen, it sounds like Brady Tyggart's going to make his return this weekend at some point. Just what have you seen from him? How's he doing? Is he pretty excited to get back out there?
Yeah, I think he's pretty excited. I mean, it's huge for the pitching staff. Get a guy like that back, through a ton of innings for us in high leverage situations last year. So I mean, I think everyone's pumped.
Given how many hitters A&M has back in the lineup from last year when you faced them, how much did you draw on the outing that you had against them last year?
I didn't think about it at all, honestly. I don't even remember what I did against him. I don't think I did very good though.
Good guy.